boom, boom, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Get it like boom, boom, boom. Get it like boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Get it like boom, boom, boom. Get it like boom, boom, boom. Hi everyone. Good morning. Good morning world. Hi everyone. Good morning besties. It is hot. Hot. It's so hot here. I'm sorry. I promise I'm closed. I'm also wearing sweatpants though. I'm hot, but I'm wearing sweatpants, so like clearly doing fine. Also, we're gonna see if this works. Dong ding dong ding dong ding dong. How are you? I would say I'm not bad, but not good. Like we're kind of floating in the middle. Like I'm not bad, but I'm not good. Like we're just kind of vibing, I suppose. I don't know. Things have been kind of really stressful and crazy the past couple days, weeks. I think I've had like 4 mental breakdowns last week. So, not good, but not bad. I feel like it could be worse. I'm trying to stay positive. Let's just say it could be worse. Not good, but it could be worse. So that's what I'll say. I think the worst thing in this quite like very moment is that it's really hot and my AC is broken. So that's the worst thing right now. Girl, what happened with the Raffles? So I lost Weaver's Con, which is depressing. Hybe, care me once. Like Hybe, please care me once. I'm so upset at Hybe. Hybe literally, no. Anyways, but for Japan, what I thought was the raffle was actually like a pre-registration because all Japanese concerts are raffles. So every single ticket for the concert is a raffle. So the thing that I got on Thursday was to enter into the raffle. So it was like I signed up for like the pre-entry into the raffle, and now I find out next Thursday if I actually got a ticket. So Japanese concerts don't make sense to me. I've decided 100% I don't understand Japan, but we're hoping that I win the raffle next Thursday. I find out on Thursday. But the thing is, I had to give my credit card information already. Like, they already made you, like, prepay for the ticket. So I'm kind of hoping I got in. There's 55,000 tickets, so I'll sit in the back row, big hit. I just want to go. But I ended up applying for Sunday instead of Saturday. I ended up applying for the 2nd, not the 1st. I don't think it's a Sunday. When's my birthday? I think my birthday's on a Wednesday, no? I don't remember. I applied for the 2nd, not the 1st, which is like, is my birthday on? No, my birthday's on a Friday. Sunday. I applied for Sunday. Because I was hoping that more people would apply for Saturday, so I applied for Sunday. So we'll see. I really want to go to see TXT, but I'm still going to Japan regardless. And if you see me in that merch line for like 20 hours because I want all of the merch, don't look at me. But yeah, that's how Weaver's Con went. Weaver's Con ticketing is on Wednesday. So I have to do ticketing for Weaver's Con now, which is going to be very stressful and I don't want to talk about it. But I'll try. So yeah, I have to do Weaver's Con ticketing on Wednesday. What happened? If you don't want to share, it's okay. Life's just kind of crazy right now, honestly. Life is really crazy right now. I'm doing a lot of things right now. I feel like I just like, you know, like when you don't have control on things and everything's kind of just like in the air, exploding and like on fire. That's kind of how I feel right now. So I think for me, as somebody who's like a control freak, not having control of things stresses me out. Also, you guys, I cannot believe it's so hot in Korea. It's been like 81, 82 most days. Guys, I already got a tan. Look at my farmer's tan already. I was trying so hard not to get a farmer's tan. I was doing everything that I could, and I already have a farmer's tan. Can you believe this? Thankfully, it's not like too bad, but I was doing everything I could to not get a farmer's tan, and here I am with my farmer's tan. Depressing. Do I like going to school? Personally, I hate school, but that's just because I've never liked school. I've never enjoyed school as a child, so as an adult, I also do not like school. I don't like the pressure of school, and I also think something I've been really realizing nowadays is that because I was picked on a lot in school when I was younger, I have a lot of trauma surrounding school, so I have a lot of issues with school. Honestly, I was realizing this. We did an activity Wednesday in class where we had to do improv exercises during one of my classes, one of my managerial classes, and it was like to spark creativity because we're working on a creativity project. And I didn't realize how bad my like trauma from school is from when I was younger, but it's really bad, you guys. Like, I cannot explain like how I am not afraid to like do wacky shit on the internet. Like, I can dance in public, like I'll do anything, but you put me in a class setting where there's like peers of people my age and I just like literally can't do anything. I freeze. Like, I get so embarrassed and like so stressed out and so anxious. And I think it's because of like from the times where I was picked on in school. So wow, I have so much school trauma. Wow. It's okay though. I'm learning about myself every day. I love South Korea. Have you been to Busan? I have been to Busan 2 times. Yes. I read there's a big heat wave coming, bestie. It's so freaking hot. Like, so hot here. And it's gonna get warmer next week, I think. Next week, I think I saw, like, the high on one day was, like, 84 or something. And I'm like, let's not do that. Let's not do that, please. Please, please, please. I mean, I love the heat, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, here, it's very humid. And I wouldn't mind if I had AC, but because I don't have AC, I'm struggling. Like, even right now, I'm sweating. That's why. But the thing is, I'm sweating, but wearing sweatpants. So, we live in a society where every will be dumb once again. What's your favorite Korean food? My favorite Korean food is jimdak. Do you know andong jimdak? Jimdak. How much that is in Celsius? I think it's 30 if I'm not mistaken. 30? I don't know. I don't know Celsius. Me and Celsius have never gotten along. I have learned that 0 is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's all I know. So I'm assuming that's 30 degrees Celsius. If I had to make a educated guess. Because the other day when we were talking about it, my friend was like, oh, it's like 28. And I was like, what's 28? But it was like 70 something here, so 30. 30. Around 30. Also, guys, look at this. She's coming. My dimples are coming out. How are you living? I'm not really. I haven't been sleeping very well, to be honest, because it's so hot in here. It's been so warm. And I also am afraid to open the window because I hate bugs, so I'm just very warm at all times. But I've also been wearing pants, like, at most times, so I don't know. You have to remember, you guys, I grew up 7 years in Florida, so I'm not too bad with humidity. Like, humidity is okay for me. Obviously, I grew up more time in Massachusetts, so, like, there's not as much humidity in Massachusetts, so I'm more used to Massachusetts. But I think that part of me that's still Floridian can deal with it. I can deal with the humidity because I'm still slightly Floridian. The part of Ariel that grew up in Florida pops out and can deal with the humidity. But the only thing is that I've been feeling like really dehydrated, I feel like. So I think the dehydration has not been sexy. Guys, stay hydrated. Dehydration is not sexy. Look at me. I need to buy like energy drinks or something. I've been dehydrated. But today is like a really big festival. Today's a really, really big festival at the school, so I have to go to the festival. Why am I going to the festival? Because I get extra credit if I go to the festival, and I want my professor to like me. So I'm going, oh my god, guys, guys, I really didn't think it was that bad. Maybe, I'm telling myself it's just the lighting. Guys, do not look at my farmer's tan. I'm actually embarrassed. Everywhere I go, I roll up my sleeves so I don't get a farmer's tan. And here I am with my farmer's. Wow, I'm gonna have to wear long sleeves today. I'm embarrassed. Since Johnny spoiled about the new album for the end of the year, well, who's your dream unit for a song? Honestly, I want another vocal unit song. Like, the one that they did, originally it was obviously Runjun, Tail, and Xiaojun, and then they added Doyoung. If those four could do another song together, I would accept. Their songs are always my favorite, I feel like. Because, Tayo, Good Night, and, My Everything. Oh, they hit. I love them. So, respectfully, make a comeback, please. Honestly, I'll accept anyone. But, was Gangnam Style the song that made you fall in love with K-pop? No, it was not Gangnam Style. They're talking about Universe, I'm like, oh, bro, if the Universe unit makes a comeback, I think I would pass out. Why is Universe still that bitch? Also, oh my god, do you guys updates? I know everyone has been wanting to hear about this, but they finally added Perfume to karaoke. So yesterday when I went to karaoke, I sang Perfume, and I had a mental breakdown because it was amazing. And now I think it's my go-to karaoke song. Like, there's something so good about singing Perfume at karaoke. Especially, like, the Baby I'm Comfortable. Anyways, it was life-changing. Literally, I just gave myself, guys, I gave myself goosebumps. I'm supposed to be sweating. Oh, it was great. But Perfume at karaoke. Also, you know what song hits at karaoke? And if you guys do not have karaoke, go on your laptop, search up TJ Karaoke, and sing along if you can. Like Crazy by Jimin. I'm not even kidding you guys, it hits so hard. I, honestly, personally, I've told you guys, I do not want to buy any of the BTS solo albums because once I buy one, I want all of them. But there is nothing more that I want than Jimin's album. I want to purchase it because I am obsessed with Like Crazy. I think he came for the kill, and I am obsessed with that song. I actually think it's laced. It's so good. Did I find a new apartment? I'm trying to think if I want to, I'm trying to decide if I want to make a whole video on the whole, like, moving situation, because I have a feeling a lot of you guys might be curious on, like, how moving works in Korea, and also, like, I feel like you guys might be curious on, like, how, like, the whole moving process works with, like, actual movers and, like, moving into a new place and stuff like that. So if you guys want to know, like, a whole video on it, please let me know. Obviously, I know there's been a lot of things that I've been promised you guys I will film, and then I never film them. I really don't want this to be one of those things because honestly, as you guys know, my life is absolutely crazy right now. Like, honestly, we're fighting for our lives over here right now. But this is something that I feel like would be quite interesting and I feel like quite educational maybe for some of you guys who are looking to come to Korea. And if you stay here for long, like, to move. So I feel like I want to hold off on, like, the moving updates. Because I feel like a video would be better, and then also it's just, like, more informational, I suppose. I don't know. It's been a hell of a ride, let me tell y'all. It has been so stressful. Honestly, like, these past 2 weeks of, like, trying to figure out a new house and, like, a new living situation has been so hard, so confusing, so honestly traumatizing. I've cried so much. Adulting is not fun, especially when you're 100% by yourself, it's not fun. But I will just say I did find a new house, I did sign a new contract, and I do have a date of when I'm leaving and moving into the new house. So I am moving, I did find a new house, I found a date, I signed all the contracts, and then somebody already is renting my house. So they already found somebody to rent here, thankfully. I thought that was also such an annoying process. Like, doing showings is so annoying here because I had to be present for every single showing because I didn't want to give my landlord, like, the combination to my house, like the key to my house. So every single time they wanted to do a showing, I had to be here. So I was on house arrest for like a week because every day after 5 p.m. they would just start doing showings. And they would just call me and be like, hey Ariel, can we do a showing now? And I'd be like, yeah, I guess. And then people would just come and see my house. Also, oh my god, speaking of the showings, one of the girlies that came for the showings, she comes in, she's like looking around my house or whatever, And then this was the first time I met, like, they had different real estate agents, like, looking at my house. This is the first time I met this one specific real estate agent, and he was like, oh, can I take pictures of your house to post? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So me and the girlies were outside. It was like this one girlie was looking at the house, and then her friend came with her. And she all of a sudden looks at me, and she goes, so, like, this is all in Korean, obviously. She's like, so, like, you're a Moa, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, because it seems like you really like Chaesubin. And I was like, first of all, do not perceive me, woman. Like, I know. Because obviously you guys know, like, all my shelves are, like, decorated. And especially right now, I have a lot of Subin memorabilia around my house. And she was like, oh, well, I don't really like TXT, but I'm a carrot. And I was like, oh, who's your bias? And she's like, oh, my bias is Joshua. And I was like, and then we became really good. We're best friends now. I mean, not really, but we bonded over Hype. And it was so funny because she looked at the house and she really liked it. And she asked me a lot of, like, good questions or whatever. And then they left. And then, like, 40 minutes later, I want to say, I got a knock on the door. And I went to the door and it was her again. And she was asking me, she's like, oh, by any chance, like, are there bugs in the house? And I was like, I had to explain to her, like, the bug situation. And she was so upset because she really wanted the house, but she wasn't going to move in because of the bugs. When she was leaving, she goes, Hype, fighting. And I was like, fighting. Very cute. Very good. Very, very, like, it was very, what is that called? Oh, what is that called, everyone? Like when an interaction is cute. Wholesome. It was a wholesome interaction. There's the word. It's a very wholesome interaction. But yeah, that girlie perceived me. She was like, you like Chaesubin? And I was like, and what about it? I also did talk to her about 17. My favorite One Direction era. I think my favorite album is still Take Me Home. Take Me Home is, like, my favorite album, but in terms of eras, I feel like the era that, like, sticks out to me the most is Midnight Memories era, just because, like, I remember that being, like, such a big, like, album drop. Like, I was waiting, like, counting down the seconds for the album to drop, and, like, when it came out, I remember, like, sitting in bed and, like, streaming every single song and, like, freaking out over, like, Little Black Dress and stuff like that. Like, I remember, like, crying over, like, Midnight Memories. So in terms of, like, my favorite song, my favorite album is Take Me Home, but I think Midnight Memories era will always have, like, that, like, special place in my heart because I really, really like Midnight Memories era. I don't know why, but Midnight Memories era is, like, it's in here, you know? It's in here. It's in here, you know? Ariel, Midnight Memories era. I don't know why. I remember I went and I bought the CD too for Midnight Memories. I feel like Midnight Memories and I just have, like, memories. Ariel, did you see the Taeyong teasers? Yes. I am so excited for him. I genuinely, you guys know, like, I'm so, not, like, anti, but, like, no, I'm not anti, but, like, I don't like to buy solo albums for a lot of people. I am purchasing. I love that man with my heart and soul, and I want him to be happy. Like, I want only good things for him. He also just, he looks so good. I love him, you guys. I'm so excited for him. I'm super, you know what I'm super excited for? Guys, the Enhypen comeback sounds nuts. And I mean this in, like, the most, where'd I put my brush? The most respectable way, but it sounds nuts. Just that one teaser of the, like, the Bite Me? All of, like, their promo TikToks, I've been, like, losing my mind. Like, I literally have been, like, going a little crazy. I'm so excited for them. I was like, oh, like, I'm actually kind of sad because I tried for their showcase and I didn't get in. But then they did another round of applications for their showcase, but I didn't try. I should have tried again. Isn't that showcase? Oh, it's on Monday, isn't it? No, the showcase is today. No. When is the showcase? The showcase is, like, this weekend. Their comeback is soon, I know. Anyways, I'm super excited for their comeback. Their comeback was not yesterday. No, it was the 20th for sure. It was, like, 20-something. I remember because I applied for their showcase. I didn't get in. Because I don't know why. Hype hates me these days, you guys. I have not won a Hype raffle since Lovesick. Lovesick was last summer at Hype. Actually, no, I won the Hypen raffle. I just lied to all of you. I have not won a Hype raffle since Hypen's concert in, I think it was in August. At Hype, let me in. I want to go to Weaver's Con, and I want to go see TXT in Japan. So please let me in, because I deserve it. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm so sad. Like, genuinely, let me in. I'm so nervous for the... I'm nervous for the Japanese raffle, to be honest, but... Ultra Swapso. Ultra Swapso. The Enhyba songs generally sound so... I'm really excited. I'm excited for this new era. I'm excited for this new flavor. I told myself I was not gonna buy, like, all versions of the album. I feel like I'm gonna buy all versions of the album. Like, I told myself, Ariel, you're not allowed to focus on anyone but TXT right now, and now I'm like, I might buy everything. But obviously I'll have to wait until after I move anyways, because I refuse to buy any new albums until after I move. It would be stupid of me to buy an album before I move. Like, I'm on a buying hiatus until I move. Because I cannot have any more things. Like, it's already so stressful thinking about, like, how much crap I have in this house and how much I have to, like, pack up. And I have to hire movers because I have to move my bed. It's like, guys, I'm telling you, moving is the most stressful thing I've ever done. Actually, no. I've done a lot of stressful things in my life, but this has definitely been, like, top of the cake. Because the thing is, when I moved into this house, I could do it slowly. Like, I was allowed to, like, move my stuff in early. And, like, basically how it works is you can start moving your stuff as soon as you've paid the deposit. So basically, I paid the deposit early, and then I could move in my stuff, and then my contract started on a specific date. But, like, I moved it in really slowly, and also I bought all my furniture and shipped it here because I didn't have any furniture when I first moved in here. So I didn't really need to move a lot other than, like, my clothes and, like, my albums that I had purchased in my Goshiwan. So it didn't take that many trips to move here. But obviously now that I've lived here for 2 years and I have, like, a bed, 3 bookshelves, 400 albums, like, magazines, DVDs, you know what I mean? Like, all of that stuff, plus, like, clothes and, like, kitchenware and, like, shoes. Oh, there's so many things. All my binders are here, you guys. Guys, I have 15 binders here. They're so freaking heavy. Anyways, moving is stressful. But I'm, like, usually in Korea, what they do is, like, the moving company will pack the stuff for you and then move it out, but I do not want them to pack it, so I'm packing it myself. Because, like, my albums are precious, so. La la la. One has to go Kick It, Limitless, Favorite, or Simon Says. If it's me personally, probably Simon Says, but honestly, I like all of them. I just feel like Simon Says for me, Simon Says is one of those songs, like, I don't know if you guys have those songs where it's like, you don't stream them, but then you see them live and you go feral for them. Like, Simon Says is one of those songs, 100% for me. Like, Simon Says is not a song that I would, like, literally, like, go out of my way to stream, but when they performed it at the concert in 2019, did I scream every single lyric? Yes. I have those songs for every group, though. Like, they're, like, songs I'm like, oh, I don't really like this song. And then you perform it live, and I become shooters for that song. Like, BTS Fake Love is, like, the biggest example I can give. Like, I would never stream Fake Love. I would be like, oh, like, it's just, like, not my personal taste or whatever. Perform Fake Love at a concert, and I am screaming, like, going feral. So, if I ever tell you I don't like a song, I probably will go feral for it at a concert. But I feel like there's just some music that just hits so different live, whereas, like, you can't experience it unless it's live. That was me with Trigger the Fever? Exactly. I would never stream Trigger the Fever, ever. I saw it live. I was screaming every lyric. It's exactly, yeah. Like, it's just, like, you don't appreciate it until you've seen it performed. Because I feel like there's some, like, music that, like, it needs the performance with it. Like, yes, it's a good song, but, like, the song with the performance and, like, the vibes are just so much more there. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, you guys probably think I'm insane, but I'm just telling you, this is what I feel. Like, that is exactly how I feel. Yeah. Oh, there's just some music you need the performance. Like, oh, it's so good. Also, you guys, I've been having, like, a mental life crisis again about like who I collect, what I'm collecting and stuff. And I've been trying very, very hard to like downsize my collection here. It's been a struggle. I think I've given away maybe like 6 albums from like my shelves, and I feel like I can't downsize anymore, but I know I have to, and it's killing me because I don't know what to get rid of. Oh, it's so sad. Because, like, the thing is, I can't move all these albums to my new house. Like, obviously, everything on the alt shelf, everything on, like, the and Treasure and Hypin shelf is gonna stay. All my 17, 80s, The Boys albums will stay. But, like, my miscellaneous albums, I've been trying to downsize them. Besties, I can't do it. It's really killing me. I can't do it. I've been trying to be so strict on myself and be like, Ariel, downsize. I can't do it. I just can't, guys, I can't do it. It's so sad. I've been trying so hard, though. Actually, this bag you see right here, these are still all my dupes. My friend has been helping me take dupes to the dorm because I've been donating them to like the dorm at my school. I like just having people take them and like giving them away for free. But there's still 200 albums in here, and most of them are TXT albums, all my dupe TXT albums, so I'm so excited to get rid of them. It's terrible, you guys. But yeah, I've been trying to be better about like what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. Well, this is stressing me out. This has been too much stress on me. I can't do it, you guys. Is it too expensive to ship some of the albums to America? It is very expensive to ship albums to America. Also, there's no really need for me to ship albums to America, I suppose, because I mean, I guess I could, but I think I'd save more money just bringing them with me to the new house and then shipping them later if I decide to move back to America. Because I'm not moving to America anytime soon, I'll just keep them here. If I was moving back to America, yes, I'd ship them to America. But since I'm not moving to America anytime soon, no. I don't really have plans to go back to America. Actually, I was thinking about visiting maybe sometime soon-ish, maybe. I was thinking of maybe trying to go back in the summer. But the thing is, nothing has been, like, really, like, set in stone, I suppose. Because I don't really think... I think since everyone's going to go back on tour this summer, like, not a lot of my faves are going to be going to, like, festivals and stuff. So I think I could probably go home, like, squeeze in a vacation home. But I need to talk to my parents about, like, timing and stuff, because I know that, like, my mom has, like, a lot of work to do this summer, because she runs, like, summer camps. Because my mom's job is, like, she's, like... the head of like a non-profit organization for schools. Hold on. And so there's like summer camps for like the organization or whatever. So I don't know. We also talked about going to Europe together as a family, and like me just like meeting everyone in Europe. So I don't know. I need to talk to my parents about it, but as you guys know, I'm going on my vacation, my first vacation, Ariel's first win. I'm so excited, you guys. I have not gone on vacation since 2020. I am so excited. Like, obviously, Korea is technically vacation, but because I live here, it's no longer a vacation, so I don't consider it a vacation. But I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Japan. I'm so excited. But yeah, I'm literally gonna have the time of my life. I'm so excited. Guys, I get to go to Japan for 6 days. I'm so excited. And for my birthday. It's a little sad to be, I mean, not like sad, but like it'll be a little bit sad because like usually I celebrate my birthday with my friends and like we have like a big party, but it'll just be me and one of my friends in Japan. But it's gonna be equally as fun, I promise. I'm so excited. Ariel finally going on vacation. Ariel vacation era. Actually, I bought a new hat for my vacation. I also went shopping for my vacation. I was like, I need to buy new clothes for my vacation. I'm so excited. Like, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for Ariel's vacation. I can't wait. I swear, the Japan vlogs are gonna be legendary because I'm gonna have the time of my freaking life. I'm obviously gonna be vlogging in Japan, don't worry, everyone. Honestly, I want to vlog the entire trip. Like, I want to vlog everything. Like, I want to vlog like the entire trip. I'm so excited to go to Japan. Hey, Ariel, how is your housing situation? I figured it out mostly. We just have to wait now a month. I'm moving in a month. But I'm gonna make a whole video on it, I think. And also because a lot of my friends are coming to help me move, I might be able to film more because I'll have like a lot of help. The moving day is gonna probably be the most stressful day of my entire life because everything has to happen on one day. Like getting my deposit back on this house, moving all my stuff out of this house, putting the deposit on the new house, and then moving everything into the new house is all the same day. But I will update you guys on how it goes. I also kind of want to film like some of the packing process. I think that might be interesting, and obviously like the unpacking process. But y'all know I have bugs, so the amount of dead bugs I'm gonna find in this house is going to actually like hurt my morale, so I don't know if I want to film it. Yesterday, I had there was like a leak in my fridge because, oh my god, guys, here's the TMI. But my fridge was too strong, like it was too cold, so it built an iceberg. And this iceberg has been living in my fridge for like a year, I want to say. So I finally turned down like the blast of the cold air in my fridge, and it melted the iceberg. But obviously as it melted, it leaked out of my fridge. So obviously I just put like a towel underneath it and it was pretty okay. But some of the water got behind the fridge, so I had to move the fridge, right, to like clean the water. I found 7 bugs. 7. It was disgusting. But what I've learned is I bought gloves, like plastic gloves, to like clean everything, and it doesn't feel as gross anymore. I used to just clean everything with my bare hands, and now I don't feel as bad. Because if you have gloves on, you're protected. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I'm really scared to like look at things because I'm afraid of bugs. But, I mean, no, sorry. Let me rephrase this. I am not afraid of bugs, I just don't like bugs. So that's kind of why I don't really want to film the packing process, but it might be interesting for some of you guys, I don't know. Also, the thing is, I'm not moving, like I said, until another month, so I don't really have to pack quickly. I just have to kind of pack over time, I guess. It's hard because I still have a lot of stuff to film, like, for my other job, obviously, so I don't want to, like, completely take apart, like, I'll give you guys a little update. I took a lot of, like, I put a lot of the decorations down, here, so, like, all of, like, the PCs and, like, extra crap, I, like, took down from all my shelves, and I put it in a bag, and, like, all, like, the standees and little things, like, all the decoration-y bits, but, like, overall, like, I don't want to move these, because I still need a background to film in, and I don't want the background to just be a plain wall, because that's boring and unoriginal. So we've been packing little by little. Like, I made this whole bag of just like my winter clothes, but then I realized that's a bit excessive, so I bought vacuum seal bags, and I'm gonna vacuum seal some of my clothes because I feel like if I vacuum seal it, it'll be a little bit easier to pack. So I don't know, I have way too many albums. It's gonna be so freaking heavy. I'm excited. Yep, it's gonna be fun. Actually, one of my friends was supposed to come over and help me pack today, but now she's not coming, so no packing is happening. Because the thing I have realized, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but what I have realized in my packing days, packing is so lonely. Oh my god, you guys. It's so lonely. Like, packing up all your things, there's so much sentimental, like, value to, like, some of the things I have here, and obviously, like, this is my first real, like, big girl apartment, so, like, leaving here, as much as I'm happy to leave here because I'm sick and tired of the bugs, it's kind of sad, you know? So, I, like, while I'm packing, I'm getting kind of emotional, so I don't think I can pack alone anymore. I need somebody else to be here with me. It's pretty lonely. Am I leaving Korea? Bestie, what do you think? Bestie, what do you think? No. What would you say was the most shocking thing about Korea when you first got there? 2019, when I first got here. Snap. What was the most shocking thing about Korea? I'm really trying to think, guys. The thing is, I don't remember a lot about when I first got here because I think I suppressed all of those memories. I think in my head, I thought it would be cleaner, and it wasn't as clean as I expected, I guess. I don't know why I thought it would be cleaner, but I thought it would be cleaner. It wasn't as clean as I thought it was. I think also, like, one of the biggest things was the no trash can situation on the streets. That just really, really messes with my brain. And also, it's a very big inconvenience when, like, you have trash that you need to throw away that you have to just kind of keep until you can find a trash can. Because if you guys don't know, they don't have trash cans on the street very regularly here because they want to prevent, like, animals, like, in the streets and, like, clutter and, like, mess in the streets or whatever. So there's not a lot of trash cans in the streets. Pretty big inconvenience if you ask me. Like, you do you, Korea, but also it's pretty big inconvenience, not gonna lie. That's probably it. That's probably like, I say like, I don't know why, I just don't know why. I expected it to be like really, really, really clean, and it wasn't as clean as I thought, so I was like, oh. But it wasn't like in like a, oh, that's gross kind of way, but it was more of just like an observation, I think. Like, I don't know why I had more expectations of it being cleaner, but I also feel like in K-dramas, they kind of show Korea as more clean, whereas not that clean. It's still, like, compared to America, this place is spotless, but I expected it to be just like a tiny bit cleaner, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. That was just my first observation, I'd say. I remember, like, that was like the first thing I told my mom. I was like, oh, it's a little bit like less clean than I expected. Do you see homeless people in Seoul? Yes. Mostly in like the bigger cities, and in like the subway stations you'll see them, but yes, there are homeless people in Seoul. Not as much as America. It's not as common, but there are people who are homeless. Definitely not as common at all, but there are people for homeless in Seoul. Snap it, snap. Guys, can you hear the music? I'm so curious, because if you guys can hear it, YouTube can hear it. How old are you? How old do I look? Actually, I have no, okay. How old do I look, but realize I have no makeup on, and it's almost 10 a.m., so I look kind of tired. How old do you look? Honestly, but the thing is, that people always get offended when people think they look younger, but I get offended when people think I look younger. Also, why is this arm so much thinner than this arm? Please, somebody let me know. Like, guys, can you tell the difference? Oh my god. Is it because of a shadow? I don't think it's a shadow. I look 20? Oh. I'm gonna be 23 in a month. I heard twice TT. I gotta turn it down. YouTube, don't copyright me. Juseo. I'm gonna be 23 in June. I'm 22. I guess 20 is close. At least you didn't tell me I look like 18. I think I would have been offended, not gonna lie. But also, I get offended quite easily, so. If you had told me I looked 25, I would have been offended. Actually, yeah, I probably would have been offended. But I don't think I look 25. I don't know. I feel like right now, like, being 22, 23 is, like, such a weird age. Because obviously I'm an adult, but I don't feel like an adult, but I know I'm an adult. It's so weird. Oh my god, you guys. You guys are my besties. Let's have the conversation. I've had this conversation with so many people recently about, like, my age and how, like, I feel like time is going so slow but so fast. And how, like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, when I was younger, I had so many, like, expectations for my life as an adult, you know? Like, I feel like when we're young, we dream about being an adult, and, like, we dream about, like, oh, like, I'm gonna do this by this age, and, like, this by this age, or whatever. And so, obviously, I was anticipating graduating college at 22. Like, I wasn't anticipating graduating college at 23, but, like, I was anticipating all of these things, right? And, guys, I had a dream when I was younger that I would be married by 24. 24. Little Ariel had such high hopes for Ariel. Bestie, it's not gonna come true. Little does little Ariel know, 22-year-old Ariel has never been on a date. I think little Ariel would be so disappointed in me. But it's okay. Everyone's at their own pace, guys. No, but genuinely, like, when I think about that, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I was gonna be married at 24, have my first kid at 26. I was like, the thought of that right now gives me the shivers. Like, my brother's 26. Oh, if my brother had a child right now, I think I would pass out. I don't know. It's just like, I can't imagine it. Ugh. Anyways. that was like in my inner thoughts and like demons the other day, guys. But I feel like we've all had those thoughts of like, I'm gonna be married by this age. Like, I'm gonna be doing this by this age. Doesn't happen. Life never goes the way you plan it. I wish I had less expectations when I was younger. Maybe my life would be different. When I see your pictures on Instagram, I think you look very tall, like 5'5", 5'6". I am not. I'm actually short. Well, I'm average height. I'm 5'4" and 3/4. But like, if I wear my taller shoes, I'm 5'5". So I would say I'm quite average height. I'm a little bit taller. Eh? Eh? Oh. It looks fake. Is it fake? Huh? 잠시만요. 잠시만요. I'm capping? Oh, thank God. Bestie. They wouldn't notify you on that through a live stream. Bestie, I almost just had a panic attack. Wow. I was like, what did I do? I was like, is it because I'm like naked or whatever? I'm not naked. Wow. Bestie, you just gave me a heart attack. Bestie, why would you do that to me at a time like this? It's 10 a.m. on a Saturday and I'm already sweating. Wow, I almost literally passed out. Oh, hoo hoo hoo. ChatGPT wrote that for me. Bestie, everybody keeps talking about ChatGPT and I have no idea what ChatGPT is. Wow, guys, I almost just had a heart attack. Why would you do that to me? Anyways, everything's fine. As long as I'm not getting striked. Wow. I saw my life flash before my eyes. Holy goodness gracious. Thank you so much for... That woke me up for sure. Wow. I almost just passed out. Like, genuinely, I almost just passed out. I was literally about to just turn off the live stream and, like, go have a mental breakdown. Alright, well, now that mental breakdown is avoided, thanks for the wake-up call, bestie. Oh my god, you guys, really, this arm is darker than this arm. What have I been doing? Does my right arm just get more sun? Not funny. Right? Anyways, wow, that was, that woke me up. Alright, what were we talking about? what were we even discussing? My heart literally just stopped. Like, my heart just stopped. Bessie, that was really rude of you. Here I was thinking that I, like, was gonna, like, lose my job, lose my income, lose all my source of happiness. Wow. I just went through, like, the 5 stages of grief in, like, 20 seconds. Wow. Thanks for the joke, bestie. Appreciate it. Alright. Guys, I don't know what to do. I really want to start packing, like, I really do, but it is so hot in here that I'm afraid if I start packing, I might, like, have a heat stroke. It's okay, though. Wow. Wow, hold on, everyone. I think I just had, like, wow. Everyone, give me a second to, like, come back. Okay, I'm better now. I'm back. Ariel, have you seen Exo Kitty? It was super cute. I binged it all yesterday. Was yesterday Friday? No. 2 days ago? 2 days ago, I binged it all in one day. I watched the entire thing. The only thing I didn't like is that the first episode was so inaccurate when she first got to Korea, because, like, they literally showed her in Gangnam and then in Myeongdong, and if you guys don't know, it takes, like, actually an hour to get from Gangnam to Myeongdong, so it was very inaccurate, so I was a little upset about that, but it's a movie magic, so I'll just get over it. But it was quite entertaining. I watched the To All the Boys I've Loved Before, like, thing. My sister really liked those books, so I knew about that. I didn't really like that movie. I think I liked this show better than that movie, but also, what I found quite fascinating about it was kind of like a K-drama and, like, an American teen drama, like, mixed together. So I thought it was really interesting. But overall, like, it was just okay. Like, I didn't really care that much, honestly. I got invested because the plot was quite interesting, but, it was just okay. Like, I didn't really care that much, but I streamed it all in one day. You know what I mean? Like, I watched it all. I was more shocked when this morning it came on my TikTok For You page that 2 of the actors are brother and sister, and I was like, that was shocking. Is there anything you have planned for this weekend? So tomorrow is today? Guys, when is Buddha's birthday? Buddha's birthday is this weekend. And obviously, as you guys probably know, my school is a Buddhist school, so there's a really big Buddhism festival today where, like, you go celebrate Buddha's birthday or whatever. I don't know. I didn't go last year, but I'm gonna go this year with some of my friends. But it's like a lantern festival. Like, you take your lanterns and you walk the streets of Seoul, and then you go into like this big thing at the end or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really sure how it goes down. I'm just going for like the vibes, I suppose, and also because I want to try and make friends. I'm really gonna try and be social. I'm really gonna try and be social. But I'm not like, I don't know. I don't really know how it's gonna work. We might leave early. I'm not really sure. But the Lantern Festival is the thing. And then tomorrow, packing. I don't know. Resting. I don't have plans tomorrow. Honestly, it's been really interesting because this week I haven't had a lot to do, and I've been kind of like sitting here like, what am I supposed to do in my life? Like, you guys know, I usually don't have free time. Like, I'm usually either out every day or I have something to do every day, or like there's always something constantly for me to do that, like, when I've been having free time, I've been kind of like, but also it's like, it's been really healthy because as much as I want to like take that time to work on YouTube, taking that time to just like lay in bed, watch TikTok, do nothing, think about nothing has been really healthy for me. So I've been really fortunate to have a lot of free time this past week. Honestly, I've had a lot of free time, and I know it's just gonna get busier because obviously we're going into final season, so I'm glad I had a little bit of time to kind of be free. Obviously this past week also I cried like 6 times, but I've also had a little bit of free time. Like, yesterday I had 3-4 hours of just solid free time, and I was like, what do I do with my life? But I've also been getting up at like 6 a.m. and like doing all my work I need to do, like from the hours of 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. So yeah, like yesterday I had to edit a video for my job, and I got up at 6 a.m. and I finished everything that I needed to do, my homework and my editing, by 9:30. And then I was like, what do I do now? So, but I've also been going to sleep really early because I love sleep. Me and sleep have been besties recently, so yeah. I've just been kind of enjoying my free time these days. It's been really nice. But yeah, so for tomorrow, since I don't have any specific plans, I think I'm just gonna chill. I'm so upset because like there's so many concerts this weekend that I really want to go to. Like, obviously the boys started their concert yesterday, and Woods is today and tomorrow. And Woods is actually performing like near my school. Like, he's performing at the arena right next to my school. So every time I would walk to school this week, I would just see all like the banners for him, and I'd be like, but it's okay. Also, for you guys who are wondering, if you guys watched my Instagram update a while ago, I unfortunately did have to cancel my dream ticket because of financial reasons, and also because of like the move. I couldn't afford to go see Dream, but now they added another day for Dream. They added the 1st, I think, or whatever, of June. And there's still tickets available. So I might go see Dream, but I would be sitting in the way back. The issue with Dream is that they're playing in a really annoying venue that I really hate. And it'd be the 4th floor, and you guys know I have vertigo, so I get motion sickness when I'm up high and I look down. And I'd be like in the last row, and it's $150, and I feel like that's just like so much money to sit in the back row of a concert I've already seen. So I don't know, I can't decide. I want to see Dream so badly, I don't think you guys understand, but because I'm obviously moving right now, going to Japan, I want to go to Weavers Con. Like, there's so many things I'm doing right now that I can't afford everything right now, so sad. But the ticket that I had a ticket and then I canceled it. The ticket I canceled was also a bad seat, so like, don't think I canceled a good seat. I would have kept my seat if it was a good seat. The ticketing for Dream was intense though, because there was 100,000 people in the queue. 100,000 for pre-sale. I was like, scalpers really be doing the most currently. 100,000. I was like, wow. But yeah, I want to see Dream, but I don't think it'll happen. Which love interest did you like for Kitty? I don't want to spoil anything, though. I feel like if I talk about, like, love interest, it'll spoil things. I don't want to spoil anything. I'll be honest, none of them. Nobody, like, honestly, I didn't like any of them. I'm gonna say it, I didn't like any of them. I had no ships whatsoever in the show. I was watching for plot. I didn't like any of them, to be honest. The new Woods album is crazy. To be honest, I haven't listened to the full album. I need to do that as well. That's another reason why I told myself I couldn't see Woods, is because I haven't listened to his full album. So, no Woods for Ariel. Even though I want to see him, and if he performs Multiply and or Hope to Be Like You, we'll probably have a mental breakdown. But it's okay. I'm allowed to have mental breakdowns. I can just go stand outside. It's in walking distance. I'll just go stand outside and have a mental breakdown over woods. I wonder if you stood outside if you could hear inside. It's like such a I wonder. Maybe I should go test my hypothesis. I really shouldn't, but what's the big net for? So my house has bugs, and I do not want the bugs in my bed. So I put the net on my bed so that there's no bugs in my bed. That's the easiest explanation. I do not want bugs in my bed. There's your explanation. I don't want bugs in my bed. Speaking of which, I sat this way today. I sat in an uncomfy position. Also, give me a minute. I can put the music back on because that YouTube thing was fake. Mosquito bites when sleeping is the worst. Yeah, thankfully it's not mosquito season yet, but I like my net. My net keeps me safe. Honestly, I've gotten so used to sleeping with the net. I don't even know, like, at my new house how I'm gonna feel with no net. Maybe I'll feel weird without my net. What if I've grown accustomed to sleeping with my net? I'm gonna bring my net to my new house just for safety reasons. But like, what if I need my net? It's really not an inconvenience at all. I just kind of like it. It kind of feels like you know, like when people sleep with like a canopy on their bed. It's like a canopy. I just don't want bugs. It's kind of comfortable. Are there any kind of videos you would love to make but haven't made yet? That I haven't made yet? That I haven't made yet? I don't know. I think there's obviously always new, different things I want to try. But the thing is, right now, obviously, as you guys know, I'm taking, not like a break from YouTube, but I'm not posting as much on YouTube right now because my life is currently a mess. New videos I want to make, I'm not sure. I don't really know. The thing is, I'm still kind of like, as you guys know, I've been having this mental crisis since like last December of like what I want to do with my channel. And I still don't really know what direction I want to take my channel. As you guys know, my channel's tanking. We all see it happening. My channel's not doing very well. Very sad, but also, I guess, inevitable at this point. So I don't really know how to come back into the game strong with good content because there's nothing I've been super passionate about, and I think one of the things that drives my channel is like my passion for my content, and because I'm not really doing unboxings or like reactions as much anymore, I haven't been as passionate about it. I really enjoyed the vlog I made the other day. Like, I had a lot of fun editing it, I had a lot of fun filming it, so I would love to do more stuff like that, in which it's more of like casual, very chatty vlog kind of style content. I actually filmed a video with my friend that I will be editing soon, that I think you guys might enjoy. It's a little bit of a different video, but it's still similar to the content I've made. But I don't know. I really, like I said, I don't know where I want to take my channel. I'm not really sure how I want to do things in the future because, again, right now, I'm just really in the negative space. So, like, really, like, being in this negative space, like, really demotivates you, I would say. Like, obviously, going through mental struggles and then obviously having to juggle school, social life, work, like, and balancing it all is really hard in my opinion. But like I said, I don't know where I want to take my channel. I don't know. I feel, honestly, like, I feel these days, like, I don't know how to describe it, but I feel, obviously, like, I know you guys are here to support me and you guys are here to obviously watch my content regardless of what it is, and like, you guys are here to root for me or whatever, but I feel if, like, I continue to tank, it's gonna be really hard, I think, to make, like, a bounce back, and I think that that's what's kind of, not, like, frustrating me, but it's, honestly, I'm scared, like, I'm really scared about not being able to come back, And I'm scared that I'm starting to lose the joy I had for YouTube. I still love creating YouTube, and like honestly, one of the ways to get myself more motivated is I watch my old content and I remember how much I enjoy posting content. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find that joy again. I'm trying to find that love again, but it's really hard, like I said, when I'm struggling mentally and also doing so many different things all at once. Like genuinely, like my life is in shambles. You guys know I'm currently trying to move. Moving is stressful. I'm during it's final season. Finals are stressful. School is stressful. Social life, I don't even know how to maintain a social life. So yeah. I'm not sure what I want to do. Like there's so many things I want to do, but I'm not sure if it's the right direction for me. I'm not really sure. Like I always tell you guys, I just want help. I want help so badly, and I don't know how to find help. So one day I'm gonna find help. What made you want to make a live today if you're not confident in your channel perspectives? I love doing live streams, and I also have like a promise with my followers to always do weekly live streams. I always do weekend live streams. It's kind of like a promise I made to everyone, and I think that for me, live content is way more comfortable because obviously there's no pressure of editing and there's no pressure of the time consumption of editing and like filming, whereas like live I literally just sit here for like an hour, 2 hours, and I just kind of chat live. And I've always really loved the connection that I've had with my followers, in the sense that like I just sit here for hours and talk to you guys because we are close and we're friends, and I want you guys to know the real me. So yeah, I don't know, I've always loved live content. Live content has always made me happy. Maybe you can include more life about your student. But the thing is, like, I just can't film at school. That's the thing. I can't film at school. I'm not allowed to film during class. So I don't really know how to make more student content. A Mego video creating outfits, concert recaps. Yami. Yeah, I watch her videos as well. She's very good at what she does. I kind of suck at my job. Also, I've done Omegle content before, but that was like 2019, so 2019 Ariel is a different person than 2023 Ariel, so. How do you get full citizenship in Korea if that you don't need a visa? Full citizenship? I have no idea. I don't know how to become a citazen. I think you also, don't you have to renounce your citizenship if you take citizenship of another country? I have no idea how citizenship works. Do not ask. Actually, I am not qualified to answer that at all. Ask Google. Google would know way more than me. Citizenship? I have no idea how to. I think you have to gain citizenship by like living somewhere for a certain amount of time, no? And then don't you have to renounce like your own citizenship to gain citizenship of another country? I know you can hold dual citizenship, but isn't that because of ancestry? I have no idea. Like, I know my grandma holds dual citizenship, but that was because her parents were born in Spain. So she has American citizenship and Spanish citizenship, but that's because of her parents. And so because my grandma holds Spanish citizenship, my mom can get Spanish citizenship because of my grandma. If that makes sense. And then if my mom has Spanish citizenship, I can get Spanish citizenship because of my mom. But other than that, I have no idea. I think it has to do with ancestry and like length of how much time you've been there or something. I have no idea. I don't understand visas, to be honest. If we're being honest, like, I don't get visas. Like, my friend is also traveling to Japan, but she is not from America, she's from Brazil. And Brazilians need a visa to enter Japan, but we don't, as Americans. So all of that is confusing to me. I don't get it. Like, even Korea, like, obviously, like, in Korea, we don't need a visa to visit if we're American. But I needed a visa to go to Australia. I don't understand. This is to you like a baby. You made it and watched it grow and you don't want it to suffer. Completely understandable. Do you feel obligated or is it driven by excitement? Do I feel obligated to post? There's obviously a feeling of obligation, not because of you guys, but because of financially. this is one of the reasons why I have money to live in the country I live in. So there's an obligation of it's my job, and if I don't do my job, I don't get paid, and if I don't paid, I can't live. So like there's like that obligation, and then obviously there's like some sense of like responsibility of the fact that like you guys are waiting here for my content. So like there's some sense of that kind of, not obligation I would say, but responsibility. And then also, yeah, I do really enjoy making content. I've always enjoyed my own content, but I think when I don't enjoy it is when I need to take the step back, and that's why I'm not posting as much. Because yes, could I make a video every single week for you guys? Absolutely. But I don't think I would enjoy what I would be producing because it's not something I want to produce. Like if I'm going to make a video for you guys, I want to make it in the way that I want to, and I want to make it in a way that makes me happy as well. So that's why I'm taking more time on my videos and taking like more of breaks, I suppose. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I said, I love making content. It makes me really happy. I love creating this space with you guys, and I love like doing this for you guys, but like when it is hard, it's really hard, and I think taking those breaks are really healthy. Like, it's really healthy. And I'm so fortunate that I can take the breaks, but yeah. What type of video or content excites you? I love unboxings. Unboxings are really fun to make. I love hauls. Oh my god. I love hauls. Hauls are so much fun. I love hauls. They're so much fun. Y'all know I'm a vlogging auntie, but I've been trying to vlog more. I'm just a vlogger auntie. I hate aesthetics. I can't do aesthetics. They drive me insane. But I think more importantly, I just like talking. I'm a really big fan of chatting. As you guys can see, I've been sitting here for 61 minutes just talking up a storm about nothing. So I think having somewhere where I can just like talk about the things that I enjoy and like other people also enjoy, and then also like the fact that the things that I talk about other people also like, but also they like me. I don't know. I like it all. I'm just a vlogging auntie, as y'all know. Vlogger Ariel is an auntie of vlogging. It's not that I hate vlogging. I don't hate vlogging. I hate editing vlogs. Because editing vlogs is just like nails on a chalkboard. Like, make me edit an hour and 20 minutes of me talking. Okay, I can do it. Make me edit a vlog. The stress. Actually, I filmed it, like I said, I told you guys, I filmed a video with my friend the other day. I think I have 3 hours of footage, and I'm like, why? Vlogger Ariel has too much to say, and I'm like, ah. I'm like, Vlogger Ariel, stop talking. I can't stand Vlogger Ariel. Vlogger Ariel talks too much. Also, that video is hilarious. Like, it's just genuinely a mess, and it did not go the way we anticipated it at all, so it's even better. Like, it went completely opposite of what we were expecting and, like, what we were hoping, so I think it's quite entertaining. I just have to edit. And something that I don't enjoy is editing. I don't like editing, but I feel like you guys know that I've always hated editing. Like, I've never enjoyed editing. I've been on YouTube for 5 years, and I've never enjoyed editing. That's kind of sad. But that's okay, because I don't have to enjoy it. I mean, I kind of do. It's my job, but... Boo, 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 boo. Guys, I'm not even kidding when I tell you. There's, like, actual sweat dripping off my face right now. I'm also trying to think, like, should I try and convince... I feel like I need to try and convince somebody to come over to my house and help me pack. But also, it's too hot. I would feel so bad making somebody else come here. Who can I convince? Anyone want to come sweat your ass off at my house? Let me know. I really, really enjoy your vlogs because they're real. I don't like aesthetics vlogs because in my opinion, they don't show the real thing. I just think, like... I think personally, I enjoy watching aesthetic vlogs. I think they are so cool. And whenever I watch them, honestly, I get super, like... insecure about my own content because I'm like, wow, like I'll never be aesthetic like that, or like, wow, I'll never have content like that. But then I think about it and I'm like, I am not aesthetic. There's nothing about Ariel that's aesthetic. I don't, like, I enjoy watching aesthetics, but I don't enjoy creating aesthetics because I don't think of myself as an aesthetic person. Like, if I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna show you guys the real me. Like, I talk about this all the time to my friends, but like, my personality is weird. I'm not a normal, like, I mean, I'm normal, but, like, I have a weird personality. Like, I have a very, like, unique personality, and, like, I would much rather my personality and my, like, unique personality come across than, like, some, like, music and, like, videos of, like, what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather, like, tell you guys what I'm doing, and then, like, just, like, dude, I don't know. I just don't like it. Like, do you guys remember... Everyone, if you remember those days, you're a real trooper. But do you guys remember my quarantine vlogs? Like, that is the real me. Sniffing soup is just who I am as a person. And I feel like that shows me. And I feel like if you vlog, while aesthetics are great and are important, I feel like showing yourself is also important as well. Like, for people to get to know, like, your personality, I think is really important for people to connect and relate to. So, I don't know. I just don't like aesthetics. I'm not aesthetic. I think I got a weird personality. I love my fish filter more than words can describe. But if that's not your style, that's not your style. I get it. I just like it. I'm just a really big fan of the fish face. Is there no AC in there? My AC is broken. It actually, there's like, I don't know how to describe it, but like mold and dust in the one of like the filters. Not the filter that you can take out, but like the filter inside. So, like, I don't know if you guys know, but how the AC works, like, there's this filter that's like this, and it, like, turns, and then it, like, blows the air. But yesterday, I turned it on, and it started pushing black dust, like, black mold into my house, and it literally looked like a volcano had erupted. Isn't that crazy? It looked like ash. And then it was a pain in the ass to clean up, and I almost had a mental breakdown because it was so messy. So now I have to tell my landlord that the AC is broken, but I don't know how to tell him the AC is broken. So we're kind of just living in a... I don't know. Because, like, I tried my hardest to clean it, but the thing is, like, the part that's broken, like, you can't really touch. So I, like, stuck, like, a pair of scissors and, like, a wipey up there, and I was trying to wipe it off. You can't do it. It's impossible. So we live in a society where I'm just gonna be warm for the next month. I saw TXT last week for the first time and it was life-changing. Bestie, I bet it was, and also I'm so happy for you because you deserve the best. Also, it's 9:30. Their concert's gonna end soon. I hope nobody... I want them to go live because the other day when they went live, I was in class and I literally had a mental breakdown because I missed the live. Because why would they go live when I was in class? Like, genuinely, you guys, I missed the live and I was so sad. So I really want them to go live today, but we'll see. I was so sad. I was so sad. I was hoping, because I had 2 classes on Monday, and I was hoping they'd go live during my second class, because during my second class, I honestly could have put the live on and just, like, let it sit there, because I just sit at my desk. But during the first class, we were up and doing improv games the entire time, and then when I looked at my phone after class, the live had ended, and I was like, no. But I hope they go live today. But usually they go live after the second day in the city, or if they only do one, they do one the first day. So I don't know if they'll go live today, because they're performing again tomorrow in Georgia, so I don't know. It's always a loss for Ariel, that's all I was saying. That's what I was saying. I remember your old vlogs. The thing is, we all just, I think 2018, 2019, YouTuber Ariel needs to just not be a thing. Like, honestly, there are so many times I think, and I'm like, I should go back and just delete all those, not delete, but like unlist all those videos. Because as they are, like, as much as they are me, I literally, genuinely, I'm not even trying to, like, be, like, obnoxious or anything, or, like, be like, I've changed. I'm not that person. Like, that person is not me. Like, when I look at those videos and I watch that, I don't even understand how that was me at one point. Like, I get it, because, like, obviously that person was very obnoxious and very, like, over the top and very chaotic, and I get that. But I feel like I've changed so much in, like, the 5 years that I've done YouTube. While it's, like, cool to see the change, I'm also, like, Ariel, are you okay? Like, I was a mess back then, y'all. Like, I also can't believe I started my YouTube channel in LA. Like, that is just so crazy. It just feels like, honestly, it feels like a lifetime ago. Like, it feels like I've gone through my whole entire life. It's only been 5 years. It's crazy. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's just, I feel like a different person, honestly. Like, if you had told that Ariel that I'd be here today, she would laugh at your face and be like, you're funny. She'd also call me a wimp. Probably, but, you know. Sorry, little Ariel. I see TXT tomorrow, bestie. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, but sad for me. Because I want to go to America. Also, guys, why was the TXT in theaters so expensive? Like, genuinely, I saw the price of the tickets and I was passed out. I did purchase my ticket, but I was upset about it. I think it was like 60,000 won, so like $50 US. I was like, but anyways, I'm going to see them in theaters. Next weekend. Next Sunday? Yeah, next Sunday. At 11 a.m. It was at 11 a.m. It's okay, though. I'm so excited. I'm gonna drink my Sprite and cry. I'm so excited. It's gonna be in America, though, so they're gonna do all their mints in English, no? I wonder if they're gonna have Korean subtitles. Wow, this is so interesting. I wonder how it's gonna work, because I live in Korea. Do you think they're but they've been doing all of their mints in English, so they're probably, wow, fascinating. I wonder if, like, all the different countries will have subtitles. Wow. Big hit. How far ahead are you thinking? I'm so curious. I'm so excited. But I'm so curious. I wonder how it'll work. At Big Hit. Tell me how it's gonna go. Let me know in advance. Also, I'm just letting you guys know, if I do win the Japanese raffle and I do get to go to the Japanese concert and they don't perform any of their Japanese songs, I'll be a little upset. Like, I kind of want to see Ring live. A lot. Do Korean movie theaters have different food? What food does American movie theaters have? I haven't been to an American movie theater in a hot second. I would say that the similar probably. They might have something different. I don't know. I haven't really ever ordered food at a theater in Korea. I've ordered popcorn, but I've obviously like seen the menu sometimes. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. The last time I went to the movies was to see the Dream movie. That was a long time ago. That was in like what, December, November? When was the Dream movie in theaters? I saw it 4 times. I don't remember. Anyways, similar? Probably similar. Maybe a little bit different. I don't know. I have no idea actually. I also never got really food in America. I would only eat like Sour Patch or like popcorn in America, I suppose. I don't know. I also don't like the movie theater, so you're asking somebody who hates movie theaters. I cannot stand the movie theater. Like, genuinely, movie theaters and I are just not friends. Like, I'd really rather go anywhere but a movie theater. That is like all-time anxiety for Ariel. I don't know why. I mean, I know why I hate movie theaters, but I don't like movie theaters. In Korea, though, they're not bad. And that's pretty affordable. The Sprite's pretty affordable in Korea. Like, the Sprite's, like, maybe, like, this big. And it's, like, $3. I'm like, that's pretty good. I like the movie theater Sprite. So, I will be purchasing my Sprite to go see TXT. I'm excited. Yeah. Guys, I feel like I'm literally sweating all of this water off. Like, I'm drinking it, but I feel like I'm just sweating it off. It's that hot in here. This is a problem. It's only 10:30 though. I cannot contact my landlord at 10:30. I feel like that'd be rude. 10:30 on a Saturday? That'd be so rude. I can send him a text at like noon. I'm not rude, guys. I may be pushy, but I'm not rude. But yeah, like I said, I'm currently packing and I'm having a really hard time of being strict about what albums I'm keeping and what albums I'm giving away. Also, oh my god, there's this like, guys, what's an ekta? Ekta. Like, fan-made picture, fan-type picture of idol that they put in a frame. It's called an ekta. It's called an ekta in Korea. And one of my friends gave one to me because she bought it, but then she couldn't fit it in her suitcase, and I don't want it. So I'm like, what do I do with this ekta? I have no idea what I should do. I'm like, what should I do with it? I'm thinking of like posting on Instagram and being like, hey, anybody in Korea want this picture? Like, kind of vibes, but I can't decide. don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't want it though. And I can't throw it out because it's too big. And also, I would feel bad to throw it out because it's a really nice picture. I just don't want it. I don't know how you say ekta. Anyways, I'm thinking about posting on Instagram. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. I really wanted to also like give away some of my albums to like you guys, but I feel like it just wouldn't work out. Like I really wanted to do like a come to this place at this time and I'll give you an album, but I feel like nobody would come. So I didn't. I also told like, I feel like I've told you guys many times, like if you're ever in Korea and you want a free album, like just like text me. And I had one person who went to my school like text me or like message me and I gave them albums. I wonder how they're doing. If you are that person, how are you doing? I never got to see them again, but I gave them like a whole bag of albums at one point. I don't even remember when it was, to be honest. I just remember, like, I have like a mental memory of giving this person albums. I don't know. But yeah, I have a whole bag full of albums that I'm just gonna donate to the dorm. But the picture frame I want to give to somebody, but I don't know who would want it. Maybe I'll ask my friend first if she knows anybody that would want it. But yeah, I need to get rid of so much stuff, you guys. Like I really need to. I need to like I need to downsize. Like I need to downsize something because like there's just too many things to move. Especially like, oh my god, my cup sleeves. I have an embarrassing amount of cup sleeves. Like a really, really embarrassing amount of cup sleeves. I don't know how I'm gonna pack them. I don't even know what I want to keep. So I have to go through my cabinets and like look at all the cup sleeves and like decide what to keep and what to give away. Oh, it's gonna be so hard, you guys. I don't think I can do it. Did you find a new apartment? Yes. Yes. I am moving soon. Stress. Stress, 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 stress. Lots of stress. I'm not excited. I mean, like, I'm excited because, like, it's a bigger space and, like, a bigger apartment, obviously, but there's just going to be so much more stress surrounding it, I think, because it's obviously more expensive. And the way that they do, like, the billing system is different there because it's an actual apartment complex where this is just, like, one building. And so, like, here, like, in this building, I only pay monthly, like, everything all together. Like, all of my, like, electricity, everything, I pay just one price to my landlord every month. Whereas, like, in the new building, I get a separate bill for, like, electricity. And then, like, I have to pay my rent separately. So, I think it's going to be a really big stress on me. But, I guess there's, like, nothing I can do about it. But it is a nicer place. It is a upgrade from this place. I'll have a shoe closet. Guys, all I wanted was a shoe closet. Like, really, I wasn't asking for a lot. I just wanted a shoe closet. So I think it'll be good for me. Like, honestly, I think once I'm there and I'm, like, in the apartment, it'll be good. But right now, it's, like, we're living day to day, just, like, trying to survive kind of vibes because there's so much stress surrounding the whole move and everything. So I think, again, once I get there, I'll be good. Can you set up automatic payments from your bank to make it easier? I think they give you a bill each month because it'll be, like, different each month. Like, they'll give you a bill and you'll have to, like, pay from there. I'm pretty sure. So, like, that's how I do, like, my health insurance, which I'm also stressed about because, like, now I have to change all my addresses on everything. And, like, that's so stressful. Like, changing your address everywhere is such a pain in the ass. Because I don't remember, I never signed up for the health insurance. So I don't know if they're just gonna, like, suddenly figure out that I don't live in my old apartment. I don't know how it works. All I know is that for my visa, you have to go to, like, the neighborhood center. I have no idea how you call it in English. And, like, update on your visa that you moved. So, like, they'll change it on the, like, on the back of my visa has my address. They'll change it and, like, put my new address on my visa. Or, like, my card or whatever. What do you call it? My ARC, my alien registration card. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I'm just gonna pretend I know how it works, though. All I know is that I updated my address in Weavers. Because the thing is, the TXT Japanese album, first of all, you guys, I'm so upset. I realized yesterday the Japanese album comes out the 5th, and that is the day I leave Japan. Sobs. I could have been in Japan for TXT's Japanese comeback and gone to, like, Lucky Draws, but no, I planned my trip poorly because I'm a stupid person. No, I didn't. But anyways, I'm so upset. But, like, I had to change the address that is going to ship to because I'm moving before the 5th. obviously. July 5th, so yeah. I changed my Weaver's address. I think I updated my address in SM. The only thing I'm scared about is my Baekhyun birthday merch. It's supposed to come 2 days before. It's supposed to ship 2 days before I move, but what if it doesn't? I'm stressed. I'll have to come back and save Baekhyun. At least I know where I live. But yeah. La la la. There's so much like you have to think about when you move. It's just such a pain. I decided I hate moving. Like when I moved in America, obviously like with my mom, like all I had to do was pack up my stuff, and like she did all the logistical things. But now when you have to do all the logistical things, that's such a pain. Like guys, booking movers in Korea, such a pain, y'all. I've contacted 3 companies and nobody's gotten back to me, and I'm like, bro. Also, it's really expensive. Like it's gonna be so much more expensive than I thought. Like when I was talking to the real estate agent, she was like, oh, it shouldn't be that much, like probably this much. And then when I got quotes from all of the people, they were like telling me like 4 times what she told me, and I was like, but I think it's because I have a lot more furniture than the lady thinks I do, and also I don't have an elevator in this house, so like they'll have to walk up and down the stairs like with my bed and crap. So good luck to the movers. Woohoo. Honestly, if I didn't have the furniture, I could probably do it myself, like just move like all the bags like with my friends, but because I have the furniture, I can't do it myself, which is so sad. Also, I don't have a car. I'd have to do it on the subway or like taxi, but I wish like the whole culture in America of like renting a U-Haul, I wish that was a thing here. I wish I could drive, and I wish I could rent a U-Haul, because it just makes my life so much easier because I could do it myself. And I wouldn't have to spend money, or like just money on the U-Haul, but it's not how it works here. You have to book movers, so. So sad. Nobody I know has a car big enough to hold my bed. Also, I only know one person with a car, to be honest, and their car is small, so. Aren't they just gonna use the truck and move stuff through the window? No, because renting that thing is so expensive, actually, so much more expensive than I thought it was. That specific device, like oh my god, it's so expensive. So I'm going to be when I move to my new house, I'm on one of the upper floors, so they'll just use the elevator in the apartment. But on this complex, they'll just have to use the stairs, but it's only 1 flight of stairs, like it's really not that bad. But no, that device thingy, when I looked up how much it cost, I almost passed out, so no. They're just gonna use the elevator. Also, like I said, there's not really much furniture. It's just my 3 bookshelves and my bed. And my bed comes apart quite easily. It's just a little bit big. Like, honestly, like the drawers come out and then the slacks come off, but it's just like the frame that's a bit large. Like they might have to disassemble it and then reassemble it to make it fit in the truck. I don't even know. I don't know how this works. We're going off plane vibes, everyone. But the thing is, I can carry my bed by myself, so I'm sure like movers can carry it by themselves. And also the bookshelves aren't heavy at all, so like that won't be an issue. The bags of albums are gonna be heavy. And then also, I think all of my binders, what I'm gonna do is, because I have a couple friends that'll be there, I have like 3 backpacks currently. I think I'm gonna put all my binders in my backpacks and just have all my friends transport my binders so that my binders don't get ruined in the move. Because I'm afraid to put my binders in like the bigger bags or like in my suit. Maybe I'll bring it in like my carry-on suitcase or whatever, but I think I will be transporting my PCs because my PCs are too precious. I also think I'll put my light sticks in one of my suitcases as well because I don't want my light sticks to get damaged either. And I'm also worried about transporting all my jewel cases. Like, that's a very big worry of mine. Or, like, my mugs. The only mugs I have are, like, important mugs. Like, my Jamin mugs. Everything else, honestly, I could just throw away. I want, honestly, new, like, cutlery and, like, new dishes and stuff because I don't know. After living here with all the bugs and all of the mess, there's not really much I want to keep, like, in terms of, like, things. Like, there's a lot of things I want to replace, honestly. Like, my bedspread, my sheets. Honestly, I want to replace my pillows. Like, I want everything new. And also, I'm not keeping my desk, because my new house has a lot of space, but I don't really know how I want to furnish it yet. I was thinking maybe instead of a desk, I would get like a smaller table and like a little sofa. I don't know. There's so many options I have with the new house that like I just didn't want to bring my desk, so I'm leaving the desk and the dresser for the new people who are moving in here, because I don't need the dresser because it has a built-in dresser. So I need a fresh start, guys. I wanna like actually like furnish this apartment nicely, so I'm trying not to bring that many things. But also I have 3 bookshelves. But I also think I might buy a new, because I have more wall space, I might buy another big bookshelf and have like 3 tall ones and then maybe put the little one somewhere else. I don't know. There's so many options, you guys. The thing is though, the closet's not that big, so I have to figure out the closet situation. It's gonna be interesting. Although the people who currently live there, when I went to look at the house, they had like a, I don't know how you call it, but like a floating like dresser rack. Like it was like stuck to the ceiling, stuck to the floor, and it was like a floating 2-layer like clothing rack, and it was like actually really nice. Like it looked nice in the space. Like I could put like all my like nicer clothes there, and it didn't make the space feel small at all. So I was like, maybe I could buy something like that and like have some of my clothes out, some of my clothes in my dresser. I don't know. And then I still have my bed that has the underneath storage, so there's possibilities. The possibilities are endless. The only thing I'm worried about, honestly, is the fact that I won't have a desk. So where the hell am I going to put my binders? That's my worry. Because you guys know, like, I honestly, like, I barely use my desk these days, only to, like, look at my binders and, like, to do my makeup. But I can do my makeup, like, somewhere else. Like, it's not the biggest deal. Like, I eat on the floor. I edit on the floor. I do my homework on the floor. I literally just sit on the floor every day. Like, I'm literally sitting on the floor during this live stream, where I have a perfectly fine desk, chair, and desk over there. But I just prefer to sit on the floor. I don't know why. But also, I was thinking of getting one of those, like couches that, like, when you push it down, it's like a bed. So I was thinking of doing one of those. I don't know. But it would be like one of those floor couches. Not like a big couch, like one of the floor couches. I've always wanted one. If you know, you know, but I've always wanted one. I've never gotten one. Because there's no room there's no space in this room for one, but in the new house there is, so. We'll see. Will Ariel get a floor couchie? Updates to come. I also kind of want to get a little rug. Like, I think that'd be so cute. Like, we're gonna go, like, upgraded. Like, this apartment, this whole thing is not it. We're getting a new Ariel. I'm gonna have a shoe closet. It's so embarrassing that all I wanted was a shoe closet. Like, when I told the real estate agent that, like, I really want a shoe closet, she was like, what do you mean you want a shoe closet? I'm like, I want a shoe closet. And she's like, okay. And I was like, I need a shoe closet. Because the thing is, I don't need to put shoes in there. I can put other shit in there. But it's just the fact that, like, I have somewhere to put my shoes. Because right now, my shoes are in, like, the kitchen cabinet. And it's just not the same, guys. I want a shoe closet. Like, that was, like, my biggest, like, number one. Like, obviously, I wanted more space than my current house, and then a shoe closet. That's embarrassing. But the binders in the shoe closet, they wouldn't fit. Oh my god, you guys, I don't think you guys understand how ginormous my binders have gotten. Especially my Subin binder. I need to give him a new binder, like, ASAP. But the issue is, I really don't like the quality of the ones that I've gotten so far, so I need to find a different brand and test it out, because I mean, like, they're not bad, but the thing is, they're so large that Subin right now is in a 1-inch binder, I think. And I think I want to get him a 2-inch binder, but my other binders are 3 inches, so I need to find a 2-inch binder, I think. But my Subin binder is so packed. So packed, you guys. And I've also only, like, really been focusing on, like, Subin's collection right now, so we're struggling out here in the streets. But also, I'm on a buying hiatus. Currently, right now, I have not bought any photo cards. I say I haven't pre-ordered any albums, but I pre-ordered the Japanese album for TXT, but it doesn't come out until until July, so it doesn't count. But I'm not buying any. Actually, alright, I bought a Let's Head Up Him album, but that doesn't count because it was a while ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. It was before I realized I was moving, so it doesn't count. But right now, I'm not allowed to purchase anything K-pop related because I can't have extra clutter in my house because I'm moving, so yes. I'm on a buying hiatus. But you know how terrible it is being on a buying hiatus and only wanting to buy things? But it's like, you can't. Also, I need to save up for, like, obviously, the cost of moving. And, like, Weavers Con and stuff, so. And my trip to Japan, so. Japan, my Japanese trip is getting expensive all of a sudden. It was so affordable, and now we're getting pricey. But also, we want to go to Universal, so Universal's kind of pricey, so. And then also, I met this Japanese girl who's an exchange student. She's so nice. She was like, oh, like, so, like, you're going to Japan, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, like, so, like, you're going to try, like, all the different foods. And I was like, yeah, like, I want to try food. I was like, what do you recommend? Everything she recommended was seafood. And I was like, oh, I don't eat seafood. She's like, you're going to have a hard time. And I was like, damn it. So, I don't know how Japan's going to go. I kind of want to make one of those, like, eating 24 hours at a 7-Eleven from Japan. I think that'd be fun. I don't know. I really want to film a challenge of speaking only Korean in Japan for 24 hours. I don't know why. I just think that'd be hilarious. Because the friend I'm going with speaks Korean as well, so I think it'd be fun. I don't know. Maybe just me. Obviously, I'm going to vlog my birthday and everything. How long are you going to Japan for? 6 days. I think it's 6 days, 5 nights. Or 6 days? 6 days? Yeah, 6 days. Almost a full week. Almost a full week. Because it is Ariel's 23rd birthday. I'm going to be 23 in Japan. 23 in Japan. And it's also TXT's concert, so we're going for the TXT concert. I love how we booked this before we even know if we have tickets to the concert. Like, that's how dedicated me and my friend are. We're like, we don't care, we're gonna be there. Like, we're manifesting it because we already booked the flight and the hotel. Like, we're going. No, we find out next week if we got into the concert, so. If not, I will cry and try and find a resale ticket. But the thing is, Japan's way stricter on resale, so it's gonna be fun. Also, they do lottery there, so, like, you're not even gonna know your seat, I don't think. I don't even know how it works. Honestly, I'm very stressed about the whole thing, but we'll see. I think I already paid for the ticket. Because it, like, already asked for, like, my credit card information, so. Japan works differently. Also, oh my god, that was, like, the whole, like, buying the Japanese ticket, or, like, applying for the raffle for Japan. It took, like, 20 minutes to go through all of the windows. Because you gotta be like, do you understand this? Yes. Do you understand this? Yes. Do you understand this? Yes. Whoa! So much. It was like, do you understand? You will have to come to Japan. I was like, yes, I get it. I have my flight booked. It was like, what's your legal name? Where are you currently residing? I was like, oh my god. Exhausting. But it was really fun. I had a good time. It was very stressful though, because I was doing it before class, and like, honestly, I was doing it in the middle of like the business building, and if anyone had like even looked at me, like, I was dripping in sweat filling everything out. But it was fun. The only bad thing is that you could only apply to one day, and I want to go to both days of the concert, so I don't know how I'm going to get day 1 tickets. That's going to be a later Ariel issue, though. Like, it's not a current Ariel issue, it's a later. Also, if you guys don't care about TXT, don't listen, but oh my god, the Japanese concert merch, it looks so nice. I'm going to, like, lose my mind. If you see me waiting in line for, like, 30 hours for merch, don't look at me. I also don't know how Japanese merch works. I don't know how anything works in Japan. I also don't know any Japanese. It's gonna be such an interesting experience. I'm so excited. Well, obviously, I know very basic things in Japanese, but basic. And it's so funny because I asked one of my teachers was a translator in Japan for, I want to say like 7 to 8 years. Like, she did Korean to Japanese translations, and like she worked as a tour guide. And she was like, oh, like, actually, you can get around pretty easily with Korean in Japan. And I was like, oh, really? And then I asked my Japanese friend. She's like, no, they don't speak English or Korean. And I was like, she's like, you're going to have to fight. And I was like, so I'm excited. Because I was assuming English would be fine. But then my teacher was like, no, you can actually use Korean. I was like, oh, no, apparently none of that. Interesting. I feel like English is going to be the way to go, though. If anything fails, I'm going to just speak in English. That'll be my fallback. Will be my English. But yeah. Guys, I feel like you guys can just tell how humid it is in here by my hair. Do you guys see this? My hair is like, with the humidity. Isn't that fun? Oh, I look great. Anyways. I have no idea what else to do. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I've been on here for 94 minutes and I have no idea what I've discussed. I do want to make more content surrounding, like I said, moving and like talking about it. And I also want to talk more about the whole process and everything. And obviously, like, I have more content that I need to edit. Just know that Ariel is on an editing strike. I'm not on an editing strike. I really hate editing, you guys know. Actually, I edited yesterday. That's such a lie, but I just lied to you guys. Anyways, but it's almost 11. I should probably go get my life together. I'm gonna go and get my life together. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. If you guys didn't, that sucks, but I also hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully next week there'll be a video, or sometime soon. Honestly, if I can get my life together, it might be up tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. Sometimes I get my life together and like videos come out quick, and then other times it takes me a while. So we'll see how it goes. But obviously I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys every single day, and I will see you guys super soon. Also, I really can't get over the fact that one of my arms is darker than the other. Like, why did I have to get an uneven tan? This is sickening. Like, I'm actually sick. I don't... Like, I have a legit farmer's tan on this arm, but not this arm. I mean, a little bit, okay. But, like, guys. Anyway, bye, guys. Hope you have a good morning, evening, or afternoon. Right? Yes. Bye.